Hey, homeschoolers. I'm here in the kitchen. I've been discussing factory pot codes for all your major brands. Oh, look. Hey, man.
Hold on.
Wait a minute. Did you just come in here? Because I was looking at. Hey, do you know anything about these?
See, I was explaining to Tom. It's
Yeah,
like he didn't know the codes on CTS,
yeah.
so I had to break it all
down.
down.
What does CTS stand for?
Well, you tell. Here's the test. You tell me, and then I'll let you know if you're right.
Hey, Robert. You probably know a lot of the homeschoolers. They probably know you.
Well, I'm one of them.
Yeah, you are.
I am a homeschooler. I should have worn my shirt. How?
I got a shirt for you.
Did,
I think I do. I think I've got a few left.
My wife has taken all of my.
She took all because they're so comfy.
Look, I got Gildan. That's what I have.
You're wearing a Gildan right now.
I am.
You traitor!
I did it out of spite.
I tried to offer him a delicious Yingling, but he said he's got issues. Stomach issues.
Stomach issues. Water.
Water is really all you can.
Pretty much all I can drink nowadays.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, me too. I don't really drink.
Water and decaf.
Yeah,
Water and decaf coffee.
Yeah. Oh, you like decaf?
Yeah.
Yeah. But why did you come over to Uncle Larry's casa today?
You know.
Tell them where you moved recently, if you don't mind.
Oh no, yeah, they all know now.
Okay.
So word's out.
Yeah. Word's out. Robert has moved from the great country of Ohio, where I came from, down to the Nashville, Tennessee area.
Yeah, it's funny. There was a flyer. They said they needed another long-haired guitar player in Nashville, and I'm like, I'm your guy. Nashville.
You got that ad?
Yeah.
You responded to that ad.
You know, it's funny. I got another one the next day, so I guess those are just in constant circulation.
Well, so like brutal honesty, man, because these homeschoolers don't fuck around. They want the real truth. How do you like it so far?
In Nashville?
Yes.
Oh, I love Nashville so far.
How do you like it?
It was, there might have been some recommendations of where to move to by people, but so far, I mean, I've already seen Jack and RJ and all these guys play.
Nice.
I'm just like, man.
How long you been here now?
5 days.
5 minutes?
5 minutes, 5 days.
And you got kids?
One.
One kid. Okay,
yeah.
So wife and kids. Does your wife seem to like it so far?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yeah, they had never been to Nashville
Never
before.
been to Nashville.
So,
okay, right.
So we went out.
Have you ever been over to a sketchier bachelor pad than this place? Ever?
Well, I'm from Ohio, so.
Yeah. Tell them what we've done tonight. We have done it.
I'm kind of bummed we didn't record it because it was the most nerdy.
Yeah, it was super nerdy. Yeah.
Guitar.
I busted out pretty much over 50% of my stash of guitars. We sat here, Robert tried out some shit. You've been interested in maybe looking for an old bird, yeah?
Yeah, I want to.
And I was trying to basically talk him out of buying a bird because I think he needs a junior.
But you know what? I think.
Am I right?
I think I need a junior.
Or a special.
Yeah. No, I want like a single pickup. So.
Okay, well that's where you're wrong. We need 2 pickups.
You need 2 pickups.
You need 2 pickups. But no, every man, you do whatever you like. He brought over your old Esquire. We may, I was thinking maybe trading some shit. Are you selling that Esquire?
Yeah. I mean.
Okay, so that guitar is up for sale.
Yeah.
And that's a nice guitar. Is it 58?
58. Refin body.
Body only refin.
Yeah. The knobs we're not sure about.
Yeah, right.
But everything else seems
straight. Yeah, it's nice and light. Nice guitar. Formerly owned by Tom Peterson.
Yes, that's who it was.
From the Cheap Tricks.
Purchased from Rumble. So.
Go grab it and show it to the kids.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's what we do. Show it to the kids.
Anytime I ever do a Billy Gibbons video.
And I love my pink chair. My pink chair. So yeah, there you go. Bust it out, man.
Yeah.
Bring it over here in the light. Nice resonance.
Loud.
Right? So this guitar is on the block. Have you decided on a price?
I was thinking 15.
Yeah.
I mean, they're kind of.
$1,000 or?
No, $15. Look how beat up it is.
Yeah. Yeah, it's a little beat up, but then this neck is 100% straight. No issues there.
Yeah.
Beautiful logo. You know the spaghetti logo. You know the homeschoolers already know this, but Gil Southworth claims that he came up with the term spaghetti logo.
Really?
Gil? Yeah, and those that know Gil probably could testify that that's actually probably true. Repro guard looks like to me, yeah. Repro guard potentially. Some new screws. It's had some shit done to it, but
original frets though.
Great old lightweight Esquire if anybody's in the mood. Right? Original Tweety case, yeah.
Yeah. Got the smell.
All right, forget guitars. Let's talk more about Nashville. I want to know what your original initial thoughts are
of Nashville.
Mm-hmm.
It's hot.
It's fucking hot.
Pretty hot so far.
It's super hot.
Humid.
Really hot.
And
it's almost unbearable.
Yeah.
It really is. It's way worse than Ohio.
Oh yeah.
Way worse.
It's humid here.
Yeah.
That was my first ever experience in Nashville. Was walking down. I had to play at the NAMM show.
Right.
I had to carry my stuff like 2 blocks, and I was just
downtown.
Yeah.
Sweet Jesus.
It was horrible. They didn't tell me. The dude's like, "Oh, just park in the parking garage and bring it over." And I'm like, "Oh my god, what are you doing to me, man?"
I want to say, to all the homeschoolers out there, when I first started my pitiful homeschooling endeavor, I had no idea how YouTube worked. I still don't. But Robert was kind enough to help me in the early days figure out how to do some of the most basic, simple things that you need to do on YouTube when you have a channel.
I pretty much tried to corrupt your YouTube channel. Right, square one.
You tried to talk some sense. I mean, I still haven't implemented a lot of the things that you said to do.
I've tried to make it easier for you, and you just refuse.
But how long have you been doing YouTube?
Long time. 2012.
2012. Do you know, I asked Siri, actually, the other night, what the first year of YouTube was. Do you know?
2006?
I think it's 2008.
2008?
So YouTube is really only... Well, no, wait, no. Yeah, 2008, because YouTube is 18 years old.
Now it is?
Wait a minute. No, it's 2005. 2005, because we figured out that YouTube is 18 years old. Mark Lettieri came over here last night. He came over
okay. He was
just
at Kimber's.
Yeah, we were just talking about what the origins of YouTube are,
Mm-hmm.
I think you can Google what the very first video put on YouTube was. It was some animal video.
I'm sure it's top quality.
Yeah, I'm sure it's top quality. So you started 2012
was when I started taking it serious.
Yeah. How did you start it off? Like, what was your earliest
videos?
Did you just get the idea one day to start a YouTube channel?
Yeah, it was. I don't remember. I went to school for media, video editing stuff, so I was like, oh, here's a place to make guitar videos.
You got like 8 million subscribers, right?
I think it's 10 million.
10 million?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. I want to show the homeschoolers some of the things on the fridge, because they've asked, since we're at this angle. One of my favorite things is the boat that Marshall drew that Leo happened to write Saint Butthead on, which I think is pretty awesome. Here's a picture of me and my guru, Bubba.
Is that Bubba?
The guy that taught me about guitars.
Man.
Look how young I was. This is probably late 90s.
What guitar are you holding there?
That's some kind of thing that Bubba put together with a jazz master neck. He's always doing Frankensteins, and I think that was an old 50s special that we ended up trading back and forth a time or two. And look at what this is from Leo ages ago. My dad's name is Tom, 53, favorite color purple. Dad's favorite food is Indian food. Job is a guitar player. If Dad had extra time, he would play with me. Come on, man. Is that sweet? And he's right about that. My favorite thing to do with my dad is to go to the studio. Oh my God.
Man, world's best dad up there.
My dad is the best because he cares about me, and that is a fact. Look at that. Isn't that sweet? And this is pretty important too. My friend Barry Hackett brought this over. The balance sheet of life. I mean, this shit makes sense to me. I'm gonna pause there, just so the homeschoolers can really feel that. It really does, man. Pretty deep. Here's the current homeschooling situation. There's my son's pedal board that I commandeered from him.
Is this Marshall?
Yeah, that's Marshall's board.
And I couldn't figure out how to work it.
Skank amp.
Thing sounds good.
Yeah, dude, that sounds great. And this old tweak, cream bass one. Sweet EQ pedal, the Dearest Craig Snyder scent, and the Donner Pulse, which is quite nice. What are some cool pedals that you recently discovered? Anything cool recently?
Oh, what is the one's a Source Audio Collider.
Never heard of it.
It's a delay and reverb, so it's like a double pedal, but you can change how they run into each other.
What's the most overrated pedal of all time?
Tube Screamer.
Okay. Yeah. And what's the most underrated pedal?
Tuner. No. I don't know. See, I'm not like a pedal guy. I don't know all the pedals. Okay. I'm a horrible gear guy.
You don't really? Yeah. Okay. No underrated pedals come to mind.
Underrated, like big name or just?
Not just pedals that you think they should be more well known than they are. I'm just making small talk, Robert.
No. I mean, I like the Dan Electro pedals.
Right.
You know.
Right. Those are good.
A lot of those are just quirky and funky sounding.
Right. Last question. I'll leave you alone. Do you think you're going to stick around Nashville?
Yeah.
You love it?
Oh yeah. So far, I mean, we're already like the people are way nicer here.
They're nicer, right?
Yeah. That's the first thing my wife said.
No offense to any Yankees, but I did notice that right away.
She noticed it right away. She's like, everyone here's saying hi to me.
Right.
And
if you try to talk to a waiter in up north, they think you're trying to hit on them. Mm. Even if you're a dude, right?
Yeah. Yeah. That's like. Well, we were here like 2 days, and she's just like, yeah, everyone's like so nice here and everything. I think maybe just stick to your own.
Exactly. Well, anyway, thanks for coming over.
Yeah, man.
And
thanks for
I just basically pulled the phone and surprised you with this video at the end of the night. And so, do we know our factory codes?
I think so.
Tell them how this works, Robert.
All right. So
when you're looking at an old Fender amp, and you look at the speaker, and you look at the basket, and you want to know what year that amp is, what do you notice?
Year? You look at the last. Well, that's right. So these are the codes to tell you what kind.
Right. Jensen is always 220.
Yep.
And then the 9 would be either 1949,
the decade or
1959, or 1969. You have to determine the decade.
Yeah.
So this stack pole pot, like is in your old telly there?
Yeah. Which that's different because the stack pole is
304, and yours were 304.8, which means what?
58.
Right. So 304.7 would be 1957. Yeah. Sometimes with CTS pots, they'll put both digits of the year.
Oh yeah, you're saying in Gibson's.
Yeah, like a 64 or 65 would be 137.65. So that's just some inside stuff for you. All right, guys, over and out. Thanks for coming over, Robert.
No problem, man.
All right, man. Peace out.
Woo.